what I am wearing today is what I call my camping uniform. My baseball hat, my sunglasses, no makeup, a funny t-shirt of any kind, my capri pants and sandals. A couple of years ago, I wanted to decide how my family and I could take more vacations around the state of Minnesota, but do it on a budget. And camping was the solution. The reason it was the solution is because depending on whether you have a tent, a pop-up camper, or a travel trailer, if you have enough beds, you can bring that many people. A hotel, you're allowed 4 people per hotel room. And that can get extremely costly if you have a family of 8 going with you. Another great thing about camping is you can take whoever you want to take with. Friends, family, nieces and nephews, however many people you want, you can bring. It's a very affordable way with people on a budget nowadays to go and see the sights, especially in Minnesota, and have fun doing it. So I would like to speak with you about purchasing supplies. If you've never gone camping before, it can be pretty overwhelming if you see the commercials on TV that show big fifth wheel and travel trailer and RV campers, and you think, I can't afford that. But that's not true. The 3 major retail stores, Target, Walmart, and Kmart, all offer different camping supplies that vary from tents and grills, sleeping bags, cookware, swimsuits, down to sunscreen and bug repellent. So it's up to you how expensive you want your camping trip to be. When I originally started camping 19 years ago, we started with a tent and a cooler, and brought our own food and had a blast. Then we went to the pickup camper. Then we went to a pop-up. Then we went to our first travel trailer, which was a monster. Huge, gas-guzzling machine. Now I switched to my baby, my travel trailer, with an extension, of course. Could I go back to tenting? Yes. Do I want to? No. I love my camper. I love bringing my whole house, including the kitchen sink, with me wherever I go. So if you don't want to purchase a camper and you don't want a tent, there's another option. You can rent a camper. They rent them for 2 nights, they rent them for a week, depending on what you want. So it doesn't matter how you go camping, it doesn't matter where you go camping, as long as you're having fun. Now, you can also save money on expenses relating to food. Most hotel rooms, standard hotel rooms, have a small mini refrigerator and a microwave, but they don't have anywhere to cook. So if you were to want a cooking service, you would have to buy a suite, which would be upcharged. In order to go camping, you just need a grill or a skillet, and you can do all your food preparation at the campground itself. So you save a lot of money when you have a family of 4 or even 8 people from going to the restaurant for breakfast, lunch, and supper. It gets quite expensive quite quickly. Now what I'd like to speak with you about is how to find a campground. If you're not used to making your own camping reservations, where do you start? Where do you even begin? Well, there was a cute story just last week in the Star Tribune. And this woman had discussed how when she was a child, she went on camping trips with her parents, and what had happened was they would pull into a parking lot and sleeping in their vehicle, and they would tell them, "We're camping," as everybody enjoying themselves. When she got older, she just decided it wasn't for her. She wanted nothing to do with it. Until her 3-year-old came home one day from daycare and said, "We had a camping day, Mommy. It was fun. Can we go camping?" She thought it would go away. 2 years later, the little boy is still begging to go camping, and how soon could they go camping, and when are they going camping? So the mother had contacted the Department of Natural Resources in Minnesota And they had advised her that they have a program that's called I Can Camp. And for $35 a night, they will give you a tent. They will give you all the cooking supplies and cookware that you need. And they will also give you 2 guides that will show you how to camp. And you don't have to have any of the worries of purchasing, hauling, setting up, or doing the breakdown that regular campers do on a regular basis. She was able to do this and give her son the camping experience he wanted. And in turn, she found out that it was pretty fun. So she wanted to do it again. Another great resource besides the DNR Minnesota website to look for different campgrounds, such as the state parks or national parks, is Explore Minnesota. With Explore Minnesota, not only will they show you things as hotels or campgrounds, they'll show you in your area the events that are happening during the week or weekend that you're planning your vacation. And if that doesn't work for you, or you don't even have a computer, you can go to your local Chamber of Commerce. They will also have information in regards to camping and events that are happening in the area. And they can help you also determine those features at a campsite in the town that you're requesting to go on vacation. So you purchased your supplies and you found out where to camp. Now, what activities do you do? Well, depending on what you want to do for your family is going to depend what campsite you choose. For example, most state parks will have hiking and biking trails available and a lake. So you can go boating or skiing or jet skiing or swimming. If that isn't really for you or your family, they also have what are called theme campgrounds. And what you do at a theme campground is they normally will have a swimming pool, mini golf, arcade. They'll have dances with live bands. They'll have bingo, and they'll have several different events that they plan at their individual private campground. So it really depends on what you would like to do with your family on your mini vacation. So really decide what you would like and how much money you're willing to spend. You can go for as little as $35 a night. The sky's the limit on which campground you want to choose. There's campgrounds that will charge $150 a night, but they have laundry service, they have turn down service, they have high-speed internet, they have cable TV. It's just like your home, but in a campground. Where to purchase your supplies, where to camp, and the activities you're chosen. Now you got your vacation planned. So one thing that you can remember about camping is you're making memories. You're making memories with your family, you're making memories with your friends. I find for myself that locking my 2 small children in a camper for a weekend gets them to behave and get along with each other real quick because they have nowhere else to go. So camping for our family works great, and I enjoy it very much. I will leave you with a quote that my son repeatedly says every year to me without fail. Does not matter if it's in the spring, the summer, the fall, or winter. This is what my son Andrew normally says. Mommy, when are we going camping again? Thank you.